good evening. My name is Pascal René Andre, and we're gonna go through how a code of conduct should not look like and how companies who are changing the rules like they feel and like they do, why to take care of them, and also to underline how to make by yourself the proof that a company is working right and correct. So as many of you know, you received on 31st of October a newsletter where was one line inside that the code of conduct rules changed. So for those of you who are members of the Robex community and still have an account, just go in, log in, go on the left bottom menu to the information center. Once the information center opens, you switch over to the register card documents, and there you see one line code of conduct where you can download this wonderful PDF. So the Robex code of conduct, which is updated on 31st of October, first of all, a code of conduct that you don't have to confirm with your click and an approval from your side is by legal side actually not really valid, first of all. But of course, there are companies who are not working even on that part correct, and they just put into the back office as they consider and as they like different code of conducts. So the first part of the code of conduct is even nice and good, but the points where it starts to be really interesting is that all of you are self-employed and responsibilities. That is a clear one. Members are self-employed of the networks and no one is an employee of Robex. That actually means if you're not an employee of Robex, there is no reason why there should be asked for an exclusivity. Of course, every self-employed person is responsible for their own tax obligations. And if you need support for your tax reports, you should connect to an independent financial advisor. Members assume full responsibility for their action and the information they share. Robex is not liable for any individual member's actions. That is also an interesting point because you always only can share those kind of information that you are receiving from the company side. Everything else, of course, company is not responsible for. So the point 11 is saying that Robex reserves the right to terminate any account immediately for gross misconduct. That means if you don't behave in the way they want you to behave, they can delete your account immediately without any prior notice. Members wishing to terminate their account must provide a 30 days written notice. So if you as a member want to get your account closed, and that doesn't mean that you get your money back for the products you bought or that you receive your payouts if you tell them you want to close your account. So you need to do that 30 days in written notice. Each individual is permitted one account only. Violations may result in termination. That is also a very funny paragraph because I know a lot of people in the Robex system that do much more than one account, especially if they have an admin access or are working directly with the CEO. But that's just on the side. I never did more than one account, so I was never failing on that point, but I was, of course, failing on some other points. So, exclusive promotion policy, and this is where it starts now on the additional provisions to become very funny, because as you heard on the point 10, you're not an employee of the company, but if it's found based on evidence that any member chooses to promote and or register with a similar company or competitor of Robex, they will forfeit their accounts as well as any earned commissions. This policy is in place to protect the interests and values of the Robex community. So if you're not an employee, our company can bind you that you have to be an exclusive promoter for them. That's something what a normal company never would ask you for, because if you're not an employee of a company, you are free to do how many networks you ever want to do. Prohibition against external MLM promotion. Any Robex title holder or member who has previously received a promotional package directly from management is prohibited from promoting other MLM companies. Participation in any in-person or online meetings related to other MLM companies will lead to immediate account termination and forfeiture of all commissions and recognitions earned without further notice. This is also the reason why this call today, I'm just telling you about how to find out how a company works proper, and I will not do any promotion for my company or my business so that none of you is violating against that point. So, question that you should ask yourself, if a rule like that comes after you registered, after you received a promotional package, does it really make you happy that you're not even allowed to join any other online meeting, that you're not allowed to see anymore else what is on the market? For me, this is a no-go rule. There is also a package compliance. Members who receive a promotional package directly from Robex and do not reach $500 in team volume within 3 months may have their package withdrawn. And some of you, or at least your team members, you already saw that in the last 2 days, it started that the company is taking off packages. So why is this happening, that company is taking off packages? It seems like that there is not the money in the trading that should be in the trading, but that's a point that I'm going to show you directly after. So, protection against defamation. Any member found speaking negatively or spreading misinformation about Robex or its network of members will lose their account immediately, along with all associated commissions, benefits, or recognitions. I'm not speaking bad about Robex. I'm just pointing out the things, what they do and how they work and how they act. Handling of serious accusations. Should a member make serious accusations against Robex, the company reserves the right to disclose relevant information from the member's back office to provide clarity to the community. You always need to know there's always two sides of a medal. So, and if someone tells you something about someone, always ask as well the other side, what happened from there. And somewhere in the middle between those two opinions, yeah, there will be the truth. And everybody has to make his own opinion. And yes, I left Robex by myself before they terminated my account on a very simple reason, because I asked for 6 weeks to receive a proof that half of the money from the educational packages goes to the Forex. The only thing that I received from the global master distributor was a link to the so-called big Robex account. And I'm gonna share with you now that one. And I even can put you the link from this Forex Blue, which is the same like my Forex book, in the chat as well, so that all of you are having it as well. And take care and copy out the link and save it so you also can see it by yourself as well. So this account was opened, as you can see, on 24th of November in the year 2021. So there was an initial funding of 100,000 euros. And then, because we can see the currency of the account here, the account then got another funding on 3rd of January 2023 from another 650,000. So the account is a total of 750,000 on pains. And then you see how the account grew up. And right now, the account is holding a value of 2.2 million, 2,237,768.17 euros. That account made a profit of 1.4876,768 euros. That's a very nice one. It has a free margin of 2.2,037,000. So if the balance of the account and the free margin is the same, it means even that the trading on that account has right now stopped. So you also see all the deep analysis. That's the reason why I gave you the link for it. You even can go on the analysis to see all the trades that happen on the account, everything, how the account developed. You can take by yourself the time to study it. You also see all the kind of statistics. What was the weekly return, the monthly return, the profit factor, the history of the last 1,054 days. You also can see all the risk analysis. And therefore, you have the link to take your deeper analysis by yourself. I just put a question. So the company put out 60,000 promotional packages where they said there's a $250 for each package in the trading. And that's the reason why the BEX loyalty account sums up. I may ask you, 60,000 multiplied by $250 says my calculator, it should be 15 million. I didn't see on that account 50 million, and I could not get any other proof for an account with 50 million on it. As well, those who made a screenshot or know the number, but it was around $260 to $270 summed up on the BEX loyalty accounts before they started to take them off. And when you take the $260 and you multiply them with 60,000 accounts, that's another 15.6 million that should be reflected on a Forex account. So a total of 30,600,000. I only got that account with a 2.2 million on it, which stopped the trading because the last day of evidence is on the 10th of October this year. And right now we are on the 7th of November. So my question, where does all the money go from the packages? Because it should normally be reflected here on the pay-ins where you see that this is a constant straight line. So there was no extra pay-ins happening. What I can tell you how a company that does it properly is doing, very simple. You show them my Forex book, you show all the pay-ins, and even once per month, the CFO from the MLM and the CEO from the broker or CFO from the broker goes live as well. And they're gonna confirm to each other the numbers. Additionally, there only I can speak for myself, I'm gonna get an audit from a German tax consulting company every 3 months. If all the payments are done correct, if all the money that is in sum on the BEX loyalty is as well on the Forex, and even if the cash flow from the company is correct, so that they also always can pay out all the commissions earned by the people. Additionally, in a proper back office, like you will see one on the 1st of December, if you take a look, you see 2 boxes. One box shows you the total of BEX loyalty from all members. Once you click on it, you see the ID number of each registered client, and you see how much he has on his BEX loyalty. Because of data protection, we will not display any name, but the ID number and the amount is very important, so you can check with your team and your clients, double check the list. There you see the total list. On the front, you see the total sum. And especially on the next box in the dashboard, you see the link to the My Forex book and even displayed the first graphic. Once you click on it, you come to the My Forex book, and there you have all the overview, all the analysis, all the statistics, all the risk measurements, and everything you need to prove by yourself that there is constantly money coming in, same as the company makes turnover, and as well how the Forex account develops, and is it plausible that that money, what is on the Forex account, is at least the same or more than all the people have on the BEX loyalty. And if a company can't provide you those kind of statistics, those kind of links, please be aware that such company could close down their accounts, their website anytime. As well, all of you know that Robex started with the company FTV London, which is the old company from Abdul Sando with a 13 years history. With a 13 years history that got finally taken out, because if you go to robexai.com and you go down on the bottom of the site to the terms of use, you see that who we are and how to contact us. You see that it changed that the Robex AI site is operated by the Luna Corporation Limited, and this is a registered in England and Wales company that is brand new registered, where it doesn't make any problems for anyone if you crash that company and send it, put it down, take it off. So that is the main things what I want you to all to be aware of, and ask your sponsor, ask your upline, ask the company for a proof what happens to the money of the educational packages. And you will start to have the same questions in your mind that brought me stepping back from an account that already made around 3,000 commissions weekly, where I just could have gone on my couch, sleep the whole day, and make $12,000 a month if I would let my people run into hell. And this is the reason, and all those from you who know me knows that money is not the thing where you can catch me. If it's about money, first of all, how to make money proper for me is important that the clients don't lose money. And if the clients don't lose money, then it starts to make sense. And also a proper company will never ever ask a distributor to buy any package during the whole compensation plan, during the whole career plan. And also all that stuff with X2, X3, and you need to buy a package. And if you earn commissions, it's counting down. It's all just to have a money driving engine. And yes, everything looked very well on the 24th of July. But in the end, I took my decision when I was on my second trip in London that I can't go longer further with the company. I announced twice in person to the CEO and the master distributor. Both of them did not take me serious. And then finally, on 31st of October, they understood that I really want to leave. They took my notice. And of course, they immediately closed on my account. For that would have been even not a plausible reason. So anyway, I wish every one of you on his personal journey all the best. Those of you who don't have my number yet, I'm gonna put it to you in the chat as well. So there's always the time to do also some short personal Zooms if you're interested in something that is much more transparent. And for those, as I said, who still are appreciating the Robex project, and those of you who get the answers for those questions where I didn't got it, I'm happy if you can receive them. In that case, thank you very much for this wonderful 20 minutes together. And I hope I lightened you up a little bit how to find out by yourself for your future what are red flags and which kind of red flags you should avoid to join. I'm very sorry that I did not see all the red flags on 24th of July. I'm a person, when I look someone in the eyes, I thought they are trustful, but I'm also very happy that just after 12 weeks, it popped out that they are not that serious to me, how they should be. And I hope that nobody has any damage out of it. In that case, thank you very much. Have a blessed evening. And I wish you all the best. And even in my chat channels, you also can find all the presentations that we are doing on a daily basis. And also those of you who want more information, go on xmlm.info. XMLM, my company, the same company that prepared for a previous company, marketing materials in 28 languages that are unpaid. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.